Hi. Okay, so I thought I would share with you some of my books, what I have so far read in January, what I'm currently reading, and what's on my to be read list. So let's get into it. What I have read so far in January. What the River Knows. I loved this book, highly recommend. It made me fall in love with reading again. I then went on to read Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Loved this book also. Now we're getting into what I'm currently reading. I went on to read the sequel of Divine Rivals. This is Ruthless Vows, and I'm nearly done. I will probably finish this today or tomorrow. Loving that. It's a duology, so I'm nearly done with that series. Then this next book is currently on my, well, it's technically on my currently reading list. But to be honest, I bought it in December before I bought What the River Knows, thinking I'll try and get back into like reading a fiction, novel, vampires, fantasy. I love a bit of magic, romance, fantasy, vampires. Love that. So I thought this was going to be really good. It's Court of the Vampire Queen. I'm not very far through and I just didn't think I was going to finish it. I'm like, I don't know. So much sexy time, not enough plot. And I was just like, is this the whole book? Like, are we just going to keep doing this? And I just really wasn't enjoying it. So I put it down and then I found this book and started reading that. So I just really didn't think I was going to finish this. However, for some reason last week I randomly picked it up and just decided to read a chapter and then found myself getting into a bit more of the plot and read another chapter and I was like, okay, what's going to happen here? So I don't know. It's not a priority, but I'm not going to just give it away just yet. We're going to see where this goes, but not a priority. So I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know yet. Then we get into the to be read list. So I've got the unfortunate side effects of heartbreak and magic. I'm going to read this one after I finish Ruthless Vows. This looks like a really beautiful book and I'm really looking forward to it. I also have, it's not here because it's on order. It's called A River Enchanted. It's also by this same author, Rebecca Ross. So that should be here in a week or two. So that's also on the to be read list and I'm really, really excited about it. It's the book that I wanted to read straight after What the River Knows, but I couldn't get my hands on it that quickly. So I went into reading these, which I have loved. So that's also going to be in there. And then we have A Court of Thorns and Roses. I picked this up the other day when I was with my friends Meg and Susie, and we were in a store in Brunswick Heads, like a used and like secondhand and new bookshop, really cute, and just decided to put a little memory in the front pages. So I just wrote like where I was when I bought it, the day I was having like with Meg and Susie, and both of them wrote me a cute special little note to have in there as a memory. So there's that one. And then we start getting into health, wellness, self-help books. So this is on my to be read list, The Book You Wish Your Parents Had Read and Your Children Will Be Glad You Did. I've actually already like looked at a couple pages of this already, but I bought this last year and I just need to read it. The great thing about this is that this seems like a very doable task now after the books I've been reading. I'm like, I could probably finish this in just a week. Like, it's not that long. So there's that one. Then we've got the Period Repair Manual. I have technically, I'm already reading this, but I'm only up to here. This is really for my own knowledge and for my career with health and wellness. So this is just really important for me to read. And yeah, that's on the like must read, I need to read, not only for myself, but for my career in health and wellness. And then we have, this is the last one on here, The Ancient Wisdom of the Chinese Tonic Herbs. Again, this is also for my studies with Chinese medicine. So things I want to know for just my own knowledge and life anyway, but also stuff that's really going to help me in my schooling and career with Chinese medicine. So while these aren't books that are on my school's required reading list, these are things that I've picked up just because I want to read them. They're also really helpful in my knowledge in that field. So there's that. And then I did have one more on the list that I posted about at the beginning of January. It's called Women's Wellness Wisdom by Libby Weaver. So I don't have that yet because I haven't purchased it yet, but that is also on the list. I love Libby Weaver. She's got an incredible amount of knowledge. So that's also on this list, and that's what I'm currently, that's the situation. So yes, like I said, this one it's just kind of falling to the side. These are all the major priorities, plus Women's Wellness Wisdom and A River Enchanted. So imagine those two here. So that's it. Thank you for watching and checking out my book life. And I'll check in again soon. Much love.